from an attachment to the one from whom we learned it. So was there someone in our life who told us, either very specifically or just through their actions, that we weren't enough? And especially if it's a parent, as children, believing that the parents are omniscient, they know everything, they're omnipotent, they're all powerful, that is essential for children. Like, we have to believe that our parents know everything and can do everything. And so whatever our parents tell us, we believe them. And as we grow, a lot of those patterns, you realize we're holding on to them addictively because it is so important to us to believe what our parent has told us. Because if I realize I'm worthy, and someone whom I really trusted, depended upon, told me I wasn't, well, it's a lot easier to go through my life feeling unworthy than it is to have to pull the rug out from underneath that whole relationship. And the truth is that you don't have to pull the rug out from underneath it. All you have to do is realize that that other person was doing the best they could at that time with the toolbox that they had and their own confusion and their own stress, that they didn't mean to mess you up for life. But so it actually doesn't mean that you have to go back and say, my God, you just have to have the fearlessness to look at it and to realize, oh my God, maybe they didn't know everything. Maybe they weren't right. Maybe they were fallible. Maybe they were scared. Maybe they didn't know anything that they were doing. Maybe it's only by God's grace that anything turned out right at all. And so we have to be prepared to let go of the attachment to the perfection of that being who told us. Also, some of us get it through loved ones. But it may simply be that the loved one didn't believe that they were worthy. And so even though they didn't necessarily give us the message that we weren't worthy, we learned that the way of thinking is, I'm not worthy enough. So if we had a parent, for example, who modeled for us all the time to themselves, oh, you're stupid, you're horrible, you're worthless, a parent who abused themselves in some way, well, that's what was modeled for us. And then to let go of that addiction to not enoughness is on some level to say, I'm better than they are, which is something that nobody feels comfortable saying about their parents. And there's lots of shame involved in that and lots of guilt involved in that. And so we stay in that addiction because it enables us to hold off our parents as perfect in the belief that they also had and modeled for us. If we realize that what they were modeling isn't true, then it means that we've somehow gone a step beyond them. And again, that pulls the rug out from underneath that archetype of the parental perfection. And another reason we hold on to the addiction of not enoughness is it's a fantastic excuse to not have to step up to the plate of your life. It sort of allows us to not actually ever work through our stuff, not actually ever have the inner experience and growth and transformation we're supposed to have. Because we get to just keep going through the same psychological drama over and over again. And this is where, as we've been speaking the last couple of nights, that emotional work really requires fearlessness. It requires that deep dive off the deep end into, okay, what would it look like if I were enough? If this belief that I have weren't true, what does that mean? Well, God, it means my mom is wrong. Oh my God, forget it. I don't want to go there. That's too scary. But it also means, oh my God, I've wasted the last 40 years of my life. Oh my God, I don't want to go there either. That's really scary. And so it's so much easier to just keep believing I'm not enough than to deal with the possible ramifications of what it would be if that weren't true. So fearlessness.